Good morning, folks. This is N90 bringing at you some Crypto Ball Z, the game that I just can't get enough of, sadly. I've been playing this game nonstop since launch day. Honestly, this is probably like the most fun game that I've had so far off the Wemix network. And once I get 5,000 Herostones, I'll be able to make a nice little profits off of the NFT that I create. Well, not create, but the one that I got. I was lucky enough to pull a rare Sora yesterday. That Sora's worth, what is it? At least 6 Wemix coins. And with that, I could actually get about 20, 20 Hercos, which is not bad. Which basically means I can buy another 10 pack later on today if I make it back in time to actually try to score some of the rare mints. I think all the mints are already gone already, right? Yeah, they sold out. Oh no, wait, there's still 2 left. But the chances of getting those 2 are very unlikely. Wow, it sucks. So apparently it's going to reset again tomorrow, I guess. 12 hours. So I have another day to get up my Furcos. So I could try to get another one. I spent my 5 Hercos they gave for free for the pre-sale launch, or the pre-launch event they had with the airdrops. And I think it was worth it. I mean, I got a nice number of commanders, and I think now I understand how this thing works a lot better now. So how this thing exactly works is that when you do the hiring for your, I guess, potential NFTs, all commons are temporary. Every common commander is temporary. Rare and above, these are the ones that stick forever. They don't have any days on there or anything like that. So these ones, once you pop them in, they're there forever. And these are the ones that you can actually sell on the Wemix market to make some extra Hercos, or I'm sorry, not Hercos, Wemix credit, which you can then convert into Hercos if you wanted. And that's what I'm going to do. Only because I do want to keep getting commanders, because the more commanders you get, the more you can put into their decks, and you're able to actually get more from the Hero Stone Jones right here. So off of these ones, I make about 1,000 for each one that gets completed every 3 hours. So this is like 3,000 right here once all of these are done. Which is pretty neat. Hoping to get to stage 1,500, because the higher your levels go, the more drones you can actually produce. So you can have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. You can have 6 of these things. So, you know, if I kept doing this, I can make like 6,000 every 3 hours, which is not bad. You can make a lot off of this. But of course, it does require a lot of commanders, right? The more commanders you have on here, the better. But it's like, I don't want to waste all my commanders in just one day. So I'm only going to keep 3 at a time until I'm able to keep buying more of these things. This one's actually, it's a lot more easy to get the coin as compared to other games out there. But of course, this game is not bot friendly. So if you're looking for or you were expecting this game for you to be able to use bots and everything, it's not going to work. I mean, this, I guess developers did a very great job at making sure that if somebody were to make a bot program or whatever, it was going to be extremely difficult to actually get it to work. Even having things like auto clickers probably aren't going to work on this either, because you do have to do a lot of maintenance on your characters to make them get powered up enough to actually continue on to these things. The first advice I can really provide players out there that are brand new to this is don't worry about trying to like get to the levels, only because every time you defeat a boss, gets recharged to 300%. And if you want to be mining appropriately or accordingly, then you want to make sure that you don't get stuck on a level. Like for me, I got stuck on level 800. 800 is where things got really tough. So around that time is when you want to be making sure you turn off the bot button whenever you defeat a boss, at least until your stamina goes down to 0. Once it's getting close to 0, then by all means try to fight the boss and take him out. So that way you can get your 300 stamina back. And that is like the only way that your drones are able to continue mining, is whenever you have stamina. So once your stamina goes down to 0, they're basically going to stop mining. And if it stops mining, once their timer is up, you're not going to be able to get the full amount of Herostones that you would be expecting. It's like for me, I normally get 1,000 out of them, but if I'm not able to make it all the way, I'll only get like somewhere between 400 to 800 Herostones with that. And it's like, dang it. So I gotta make sure that I'm constantly keeping an eye on the stamina booster right here. And making sure that it's, you know, getting close to 300. So right now it's okay. So I'm not gonna be fighting the boss. I'll wait until I'm like at 100 stamina, and then I'll try to fight the boss for in case the boss is difficult. And for me, the boss is very difficult. I know some people want to like rush through and try to make it through the time limit here for the season. But like for me, I don't really care too much, because if I take a look at my rank, oh no, it went down. Dang it. Well, last night I was at 80,000 as my rank, but I guess it went overnight. A lot of these players out there, they're just like leaving their games on 24/7 and just letting them run through an insanely amount, and they're able to do that because they have like super high level I guess characters in there, or heroes for hire. So since they can afford it, they can probably just leave their computer or their phone on, just wiping out everything. I'm like 5,000 levels below. So it's crazy how this looks. And Jojo was number 1 for the longest time, and now he's down. What a bummer. I'll get my rank back. I mean, damn, it's crazy though, because I was ranked like 5,000 last night before I went to sleep. I went down by 5,000. It's ridiculous. But I mean, I do like how this thing works. Like, this thing works on percentages. So like the top 10 players, well, I guess like the top 1 gives you like how much they can get and whatnot. But like there's more people playing this game, so the more people that are playing this game, the more the percentages change. It's like right now there's what, 74,000 people playing this game? Crazy. Remember back when this used to be like in the top, only like 500 people there. Now it's just increasing like insane amount. Let me see if I can check this out. Yeah, so the ranks changed now. Like I said yesterday, I was right here in the top 20%, and I had 80,000 that I was going to be getting. I know it's not going to be hard for me to actually keep going up, but like right now, I don't really care too much about this. What I really care about is just getting my mining bots, or mining drones, sorry. Trying to get my Hearthstone drones to do their work. And I care more about that with the stamina than I do about the season rank. So, I mean, do keep in mind that once the season is over, everybody's ranks are going to go back down to 0. And it's not even going to matter anymore. You'll have to, like, restart everything all over again. And I think you end up losing all of your characters, too. I'm not 100% sure on that. I read something on there at the beginning of the tutorials. I think they said something about losing everything. If you do lose your heroes, that's gonna suck. I mean, I wouldn't mind if they went back to like level 0, but like having to like redo all the characters again, that's gonna be kind of annoying. But I don't know where I saw it at. I know I read it somewhere in a tutorial saying that something gets reset, besides the season, of course. That's weird. Haven't had this happen in 2 days. Yesterday they ran their maintenance and they fixed a lot of the server issues, so it shouldn't have done that. Let me see, all records except oh wait, hang on, All records except Herostones, Commanders, Autoplay, Supremium will be reset at the end of the season. Ah, okay. So your Herostones will be okay. Your Commanders will be okay. Your Autoplay will be okay. Supremium will be okay. But your heroes are not going to be okay. They're going to go bye-bye. Jofro. No Fortnite. Oh, not right now. I'm kind of tired. Had a long night. I mean, I was playing Fortnite like 2 days in a row, and I waited for you on, what was it? Today's Friday. I think it was like Tuesday or Wednesday when you said you were going to show up. I was waiting for you, and you never showed up, and I was like, dang it. I needed to protect my crown. I had a crown on me and I lost it. It's terrible. Just terrible. But I'll play Fortnite later on tonight when I get home from work. For sure, later on today I will. So if you happen to be on later on, I work like all day. Oof, never mind. I guess I won't play Fortnite today. Unless I see one way on or something. I think I played with him the other day since you weren't around. But I only played for like an hour with him because then I had to go to work, and I was like, oof. Big ol' skidoof. You owe me a crown. I lost my crown because I was waiting for you. Ooh, let me get all these things. And by the way, I now have 2 SRs. I was so lucky to get them. Got Dice Man right here for my water. Of course, this chick, whatever her name is. Very happy with my pools. And I know I have my boss off right now, and I'm accumulating gold right now too, but that is for a very good reason. Like I said at the very beginning, I'm waiting until my drones go down to at least 100, and then I'm going to fight the boss and clear it so I can get that back to 300. I'm sure by then I'll be able to like buff up my rank as well. I'm sure there's a lot of players who are like stuck in certain areas here and there. I want to make like a solid 10 million gold or something and just like buff them all up. This is not a new hero. Great. Oh! SR Sophia. Nice. Now I have 3 SRs. Damn, I'm so lucky today. Today's a great day. Crypto markets look amazing. I'm very happy to see what I see. Pop in here. I'm gonna edit. I'm gonna take out this chick, I guess, and bring in her. Guess I'll buff her up. Whoops. See how much I can get her up to. 336, not bad. And let's see if I can buff this up, because I have 1 million in here. Can make it to 500? Nope, I only made it to 492, sadly. 64. Alright. Let's see if I have her artifact. I have so many artifacts now, it's amazing. I remember back when I had no artifacts. That was tough. And I'm so tempted to get this Supremium thing. It's only $15, but it's like, man, it's still kind of pricey to get that, you know? I mean, if the crypto markets continue doing very well, then I'll probably like put some money aside so I can get the Supremium thing. Right now, everything is looking pretty nice. is maybe the fire sales on crypto is gonna be done, which is fine. I mean, I bought a lot of stuff here and there. I will probably be on late on tonight. How late we talking? Like for me, I don't get home until like, let me see, around 6-ish. So for you, that would be like 7-ish, I guess. I think you're like an hour ahead of me. Should really play this game, Joe Pro. Can make some noise profits off of this. We play this game. As soon as I make 5,000 Herostones, I'll be able to sell my commander. Right now, she's only worth 6 Wemix, sadly. Yesterday, she was worth 15, but now she's only 6 because her Cocoin went down, which was expected because that's what always happens within the first 3 days. Herco was like at 70 cents for like the longest time, and now it dropped down to 30 cents. But of course, that's just how people are, because as soon as they're able to like make enough to cash out, they just sell it all off. And I wasted mine, sadly, yesterday too. I had 5 Herco coins, and I didn't sell them. I used them in this game because I wanted to get more commanders. So I spent 100,000, which was 5 Hercos, to get a bunch of commanders, and I got a decent amount. I got lucky enough to get 1 rare last night when it got resetted, and I should have enough NFTs, have enough commanders to actually keep me going until tomorrow when it gets reset. So I just have to remind myself to show up when it gets reset. So that's gonna be 10 or 11. Ooh, I'll see. Because I mean, that's usually the time that Sakura gets home, and I normally have to go to bed. Yeah, like I said, you're 1 hour ahead. Well, actually, so that means for me, it would be like 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. I might be able to play for like an hour or two. Like I said, Sakura should be home around 10 or 11. Remove this. I have 80%. I need 20% more so I can get the next one. I would love to get an SSR. Got it. Still be cool if I can like take a look at these characters and see what they have. But like they won't show me what they have. It's weird. I'm just very curious to know what units they have, or what they're currently using. But I think they're supposed to show it, but like right now, it's just not working to be able to see things at this time. Sorry guys, I just woke up a little while ago. feel tired. Just shoot me a message on Discord and I'll see what time I'll be on. Sounds good. I'll probably pop in around... I'll probably start playing Fortnite around 8 o'clock then. So for you, that would be like 9 o'clock is when I'll be on. Alright, Joe Pro, enjoy your work. Can't believe you're working right now until later. It's crazy. I could never do a 10-hour or 12-hour shift. I would die. I guess that's one of the upsides to having a master's degree, is that you can kind of only work a certain amount. I work like 6 to 8 hours a day, so that's not bad. Just a whole lot of driving, but can't be perfect, I suppose. We can't always get what we want. So depressed. My Silverium coin is just doing terrible. That's like the most coins that I have. Well, it was the one that had like the most amount on there. And I should have like sold them when they were very high. And Rise of Stars just doesn't have a whole lot of stuff going for it anymore. I mean, it was fun at the beginning, but now it's just it's a terrible game. And Gil Gang was also a fun game too, but I might stop playing Gil Gang. There's just too many hardcore players in there right now. I mean, it doesn't help that I'm pretty sure there's people still out there that are like using bots and everything. So that one's like, it's just bot infested. That coin is never gonna increase in value or anything. It's just gonna be stuck at where it's at. I mean, I might like play it every once in a while just to kind of like get my weekly rewards and whatnot, but that's probably it. But like this one, I do like this one. I do like this game. This one's a lot of fun. Again, I'll describe it as how I said it the other day, which is like, this game reminds me a lot of Raptor on the PC. Back in the 90s, there was a game called Raptor, where you kind of like, you went from, it was a horizontal thing, where like you would go from the bottom up, and you were like shooting down plants and other ships and stuff, or other planes and stuff. And you get like level ups here and there. It was a lot of fun. I liked playing that game. It was one of the very few PC games I had growing up that actually worked on the computer that I had. It was fun. So it reminds me a lot about that. Not to mention, I do like being able to like combine things like that. I like combining games. I used to like merge dragons or merge cats, because that was like the cryptocurrency that they had. It was like one of the very first ones that they had where you could actually earn. Well, play to earn until they decided to change their coin or whatever. And it's been in hiatus for like the past year and a half. They keep saying like, oh man, we're gonna release the coin. We're gonna release the coin every single quarter that comes up. And every quarter passes and it's like still nothing. They keep lying up their ass every time. When anybody ever asks anything or questions them, they get all throw a little hissy fit and be like, man, we told you in the thing already. It's like, that's fine and all, but like there's people who are like waiting for a long time because, you know, they have all these things that you can purchase on their online stuff. Like a membership they charge you for to be able to earn, quote unquote, earn more. And I paid for like 4 or 5 months worth because I thought that the coin was going to be launched soon at the time. So I wanted to try to get as much of that coin as possible. But now I think it's just a scam at this point because, you know, you can't get your money out, can't withdraw anything until they list the coin or whatever. So everything is just stuck there. so it's like, ugh, I don't think it's ever gonna happen. If it ever does happen, it won't happen until like probably a long time from now. Nobody doesn't even know it's even happening anymore. It's just a stupid game. Oops, sorry, please. Okay, I'm down to the 122. I'm gonna start getting ready to get out there. Let me buff up this unit that I have. And by the way, look at this. I have 3 SR units. Not 1 and not 2, but 3 SRs. It's very nice. I have a lot of characters now. It's gonna be so sad when they go bye-bye at the end of the season. Because you end up losing everything. The only thing that you won't be losing is like all of the what is the Hercos, you don't lose that, or the not the heroes, the commanders you keep. Basically the commanders and hero stones you have are the important ones that you end up keeping. But everything else goes bye-bye. I guess I'll turn this back on. Let them take on the boss, because by the time they defeat the boss, they'll probably be at 100 for my stamina. Have all the wrong units for this, but that's fine. I only change my units if I fail it. Now we turn off boss mode, because I want to keep getting my stamina. Oh, didn't realize I had 1,000. Okay. As you can see, I've been like summoning like crazy on this thing. I've only gotten 1 rare item so far throughout this whole time. Still have a long way to go to be able to get 1 SR mystery artifact. Let's see if I have anything. I think this was hers. Yes, that's Scarlet's exclusive. That's hers. That's his. That's not his. This is for Anthony. Can't seem to find his artifact. I don't know what his artifact even looks like. I don't have his yet. Working on getting his. I don't have hers yet, but let's see if I have something now. I still don't have hers either. But this is the 1 rare item that I have. I can't wait until I get Rena, because I can pop this puppy on her. Man, that's gonna be a lot of good stuff on there for her. So for anybody who's new at this game, keep in mind that every artifact has a huge bonus to whatever exclusive it is towards each character. So you got to keep summoning artifacts to be able to get their specific artifact. I mean, you'll still be able to like use the regular stats on the top right here, but you won't be able to use the exclusive buff that's attached to them unless you have the character that it goes with. Getting this guy's thing took me forever. Piece of candy. Okay, that's hers. I just put that one on a while ago. That's his. This is not hers. Maybe... Oh, I had a little microphone. I think that microphone might be hers. Oh, yes, it is. Finally, jeez. So this one has wood, critical damage, critical rate up, and then gold or... Well, okay, it's just the normal stuff. Most of the, like, artifact stuff tend to be, like, the same for all of them. Alright, and that's his. This is not hers. I think hers might be like a broom or something. Because I don't have hers yet. That's his, okay. So I have all of them. By the way, I got confused about dismissing. If you guys get confused about this, keep in mind that whatever is in here, these are just the spare units, meaning that these are the ones that you use for evolving your characters. So if you're not able to evolve and like you're like where I'm at, where I only have like 8 left, and you're not looking to evolve your heroes, by all means dismiss them. If you dismiss them, you'll be getting, I believe it's like 10 or 15 of the evolving stones for them, and you'll also be getting a ton of materials that you need for upgrading their stats, you know, whatever color they were. And on top of that, you were also completing a quest that's here on the daily, which, oh, it's not here yet, but like it's dismissing a hero up to like 3 times, and that's worth, was it 20 for the first one, 80 for the second one, then 100 for the third one, I believe. So like that can get you about 180,000 gold by doing that every day, just for doing it 3 times for dismissing. Yeah, it's like I'll only dismiss if I have the spare units to do that, or you know, if I want to complete that task for the day, then I'll do that as well. But otherwise, I won't really do it for anything else. I want to defeat the boss again so I can get 5,000, because I think I'm almost there, right? Because this is 111, but I'd only be eating this. I just need a little more Herostones, just a little more, so I can sell my my NFT. Because I can get up to like, I think is it 20 Hercos if I'm able to sell her on the market. Dang it. I kind of want to make back what I sold off for the day. I sold 5 of, well, not 5, but I exchanged 5 of my Herco coins last night so I can try to summon for the commanders. I was in dire need of commanders. So I waited until it got reset so I could try to get, you know, some of the rares they had. But I only got 1 rare out of 10. I mean, even if you don't get a rare, you know, it's still good because you're still going to be able to make a lot of Herostones by having a bunch of commanders with you. You know what? I'll just defeat the boss again. Because I really want to get... I really want to sell it before it starts going lower. Because last night, the NFT that I own right now, this commander was worth like 15 Wemixes, and now it's only worth 6.5. So I don't want it to go lower than that, because if it goes lower than that, I won't be able to get a bunch of Herco coins. And right now, Herco's at worth 30 cents for each Herco, so you can make a good amount if you buy them now. I don't know if it's going to go back up or not. I'm pretty sure it is going to go back up once it gets closer to the season ending. Because that would make sense, because people are going to be like trying to sell their Hercos towards the end. And then all of those Hercos are going to be distributed in 11 days. So when that happens, it's going to pump up right there for a little bit. So don't know if it'll go up by a whole lot, but it's going to, I don't know. We'll see what happens in 11 days. And maybe within these 11 days, it might continue to drop down to like 10 cents or something. I don't know. But regardless, it's still pretty tough to actually get your Hercos from this game, because it's 20,000 Herostones to actually be able to cash out and get 1 Herco coin. And the only people who are able to like really make anything off of this right now are people who are like buying a ton of commanders and setting them up on their team here for their decks. And then of course having the highest tier drones here. But like even the ones I have right now for level 3s, they're only worth about 1,000 for each one that you complete. So like me right now, I'm making 3,000 what's it called? Herostones every 3 hours. But of course, that all depends on me being able to keep up with having a full stamina every time and not wasting it all. I should probably stop killing bosses. Yeah, I need to stop killing them. Again, I still need to get these hero stones. I'm so close. I just need 5,000. I hate that they're charging you 5,000 to actually sell your NFTs. It just sucks. Oh, I'm not getting any more now. What the heck? Like right when you really need it. Ugh. It's gotta be another way to get some more. I mean, I could wait 3 hours to do it, but I can't wait that long, because what if the NFTs go down even more? Let me see. What can I do? What can I do? Quests are still there, actually. Let me see. Achievements, still have them. Obtain an R class. Obtain. These runes are just all obtaining, I think. Yeah. Upgrade hero to 5 stars 33 times. So I can't get any more from that. These ones are all claimed already too, so I can't get them anymore. Yeah, I'm pretty much just, I guess, shit out of luck right now. Try to defeat the boss again to get more, but we'll see right now. I just don't want to get stuck on a level again. I'll defeat one more boss, and if like this next one isn't a hero stone, then I'll stop. I think I'm not using the right units, and they're still beating her. Because having the right units does matter in this game. Especially if you end up getting stuck on something. Ah, man, yeah, so not even giving them out anymore. What the heck? It's terrible. Okay, let's turn this off then. Yeah, I'm in it for the mining right now. Not so much for clearing out the levels, because there's no way I'm going to make it anywhere close to, like, the top rank. It's, like, impossible to do that right now. I mean, most people who are high in the ranks right now, they most likely went to the trade center and they just bought a bunch of these tier 10 novices, like, non-stop, just to get those things. Although these novices are kind of a rip-off, man. They charge you 15,000 for these things, and when you try to buy some of these things in the ticket season, or not ticket season, I can't even see it. Because, like, getting those things, they're not hero stones, they're something else. They're, let's see. Here they are. They're the blue hero stones. They're not real hero stones. Some people can buy these things, but you can only get, like, one of each of these, and that's it. And I'm thinking that this is just, like, one for every season. So I only got the $2.99 package because I wanted to get those little items to be able to upgrade the equipment or the artifacts. Because apparently that is the only way that you can actually get the artifact upgrades is by buying these things. So, I don't know how much you get from these things. This one you get 74,000. Yikes, for $10. That's an insane amount. Like, this one gave me like 22,000 right here. And this one is 74. I'm guessing this one, what is this? 230 if you spend $30, and then this last one is 410,000. Yeah, so with that much, you know, they can buy a ton of those tier novices. But of course, if you spend her coins, you can buy a bunch of these novices as well. And they're actually cheap right now. They're half off of everything. Don't know why they made everything half off, but they decided to do that. The premium one, I would love to try this one day, but it's $15, and I don't want to spend 15 bucks right now. One here Cocoin right now is worth about 30 cents. It's about 30 cents USD. I mean, normally I don't like to spend any of like the coins that I get on the Wemix games, but this is like the one game that I'm actually like I'm actually sadly spending, well, I'm not spending real money, but like I'm spending all of my other coins just trying to like get through this game because it's a lot of fun. I like it. Not endorsing the game or anything. I'm just saying I enjoy it. Not saying that other people are going to enjoy it, but I personally have been enjoying this game. This is the most fun Wemix game that I've had so far. Especially now that they took, well, not took away, but they fixed the lag issue that they had with the servers not responding finally. Ever since yesterday's update that they did, or I guess maintenance that they performed yesterday, like, I haven't really had much difficulties or issues with it anymore ever since then. So, since that's been fixed, I've been having a lot more fun with this game. And I'm actually able to like look at things and how to like fix up my units and everything, because it's not like crashing on me every 2 seconds like it was on the first day. So now it's good to actually be able to know how everything works with this game. It's actually pretty simple. It's a lot more simple than I thought it was. Like, I thought it was complex and everything at first. But again, that's because I couldn't click anything, because whenever I clicked on anything on the damn screen, it would always say waiting for servers to respond, or it kicked me out or whatnot. So I was so scared to like, click anything, so I was going to be losing my spot in the ranks and everything. But now I'm all good. I'm cool with everything. But yeah, right now 30 cents per each coin. Right now is a good time probably to actually, cash up or buy some of the Herco coins right now. I would say if I had any money to spare, I would buy some of the Herco coins. Only because tomorrow, if you really like this game and you really need commanders, in 1 day, so where is it at for hiring? Tomorrow is when this thing's gonna be reset. I thought this was supposed to be every 24 hours, but I guess it's every 2 days now, I guess. That you can draw these things. And you want to like draw as soon as this thing comes open, when it gets reset. Because right now, all of these other ones, these like mythicals and legendaries and epics and rares, they're sold out, which means you're gonna have a very, very hard time trying to get a mythical or legendary. And there's only one left of both of these things, sadly. And the chances of getting them are so slim. I mean, just take a look. Oh, well, I guess it's under 0% that you can get any of these other ones. It's insane. Oh, actually, hang on. I'm sorry. It's 0% because they're not available anymore. But right now, Legendary is at 0.02. And this one's at 0.0086. So they're very, very difficult to get that. Getting 20,000 Herostones, actually, it's not that hard. It's just a lot of work. So keep in mind, like, I thought the same thing too when I was first playing this game, because again, I couldn't look into any of this stuff without this game kicking me out. But now, after, like I said, I've had a chance to actually click things and figure this thing out. The more of these stages that you complete, you're gonna be getting like 200 Herostones after like every, I think maybe 10 stages you complete on this thing. So you can make a good amount off of doing the levels or clearing stages. But here's also another thing to keep in mind too, is the drones that you have. The amount of drones that you have pretty much determines how much Herostones you can get per every 3 hours. Or every day that you have this. So like the way that you want to be constantly be getting Herostones is by having commanders, right? Right now, I'm only having 3 commanders at a time because I don't really have... Well, I have a lot of commanders here, right? But keep in mind that your commanders, as soon as their time is up, they're gone forever. They're only there for whatever time it says they have. Like, this one's only 1 day, and 3 days. once they're done, they're gone. And so you lose all their bonuses. It's like these ones, the mining skills that they have, is that's what you want to be looking at if you're trying to get hero stones. Like this thing right here is 10%. So you get a 10% bonus to the drones. And this one again, 10%. So that's another 10% towards the drones. Another one is, of course, 10 again, probably. Yes, 10%. And these are all common ones. The higher tier ones get you even more, I believe. No, never mind, just 10%. But it does increase the speed as well for the mining skill. But it's like this one I'm actually going to sell because this unit that I have that I got yesterday is worth 6.5 Wemix coins. So I can make a nice little amount, and I can actually get like at least 20 Herco coins if I were to sell this one and buy back in. But yeah, so you have to have at least 3 on here, and I only say 3 because if you want to get the higher tier drones here, when you craft them, drone 3 becomes available, and these ones get you the like a lot more hero stones on there. And like right now for me, I get about 1,000 to 1,200 of hero stones every 3 hours. So imagine that if I kept my stamina up and I kept crafting these drones and I kept keeping the commanders where they're at right now, that's about 3,000 hero stones every 3 hours. If I played this game for like, I don't know, 9 hours a day, then technically that's about, what is that? 9,000 hero stones in one day. And that's not even counting the hero stones that I'm getting from like completing levels or, you know, getting achievements completed and everything. And of course, the bigger one that you're going to be getting most of the hero stones from is going to be the rewards that you get once the season ends. This season ends in 11 days. If you're able to make it within the top 20%, you're going to be making 80,000 hero stones. But again, a lot of this does rely on you having to continually play this game to power up all your units and make them so strong that they can continue to go on by themselves here and there. It's like me in particular, I'm pretty sure I'm going to make it in the top 20%. Like right now, I'm low because I'm trying not to spend all my stamina, and there's still plenty of time left. I mean, I'm pretty sure by the time that I actually do focus on the season rank, I can probably get up pretty fast. Because I don't have to work so hard since I have so much gold and everything else stored up here and there. But you do have to keep in mind about your little mining bot right here, your little drone. Because if this thing hits 0, you have nothing left, then you're not going to be able to be using your drones to mine the stuff anymore. So you have to make sure that you always have energy right here. And the only way that you keep having energy is by defeating the boss. So right now I have boss off on purpose because I don't want to be defeating them, because I don't want to get stuck on a boss that I cannot defeat. So if I cannot defeat the boss, I end up losing time away from my stamina. Like my units are strong, but it's like I don't trust them to like continue on by themselves. There are players out there who are like pay to win, and so they bought like a bunch of these top 10 novice units, and they were just constantly buffing them up so they can get more heroes and then buff up those heroes, and they're probably like pretty high, I guess, leveled up and everything, so they're able to actually get away with just like continually doing the levels, which is insane. I would love to do that, but I'm not that rich. I can't afford to be like paying all that money to like keep, I guess, like letting it do autoplay the entire time. The downside about this game is that you do have to keep the game open to actually continually earning like gold and everything. That's the big downside about this game, is that you're not able to like be in AFK mode and like have your phone off or anything. Like you have to actually keep it on at all times, which is a bummer. But as far as I know, this game is like great in regards to like not having what's it called, not having bots. Like I don't think there's any way that a bot could be that smart enough to like click on everything and then like power up the units on their own and stuff. I mean, that would explain why there's only, how many people are in this thing right now? So right now there's only 75,000 participants, so that's not very much. If there were bots, I'm pretty sure there'd be like millions right here. And I'm not too sure if there's even like a server in particular, like if what server I'm in. I don't think they have anything like that telling you if you're like an NA or whatnot. No, it doesn't say anything as far as I know. So I don't really know how the servers work. So maybe you're set up in a, maybe you're in your own little area or something. I don't know. I mean, if it was worldwide, I'm pretty sure it would be a lot more than that. I've seen a lot of bad reviews about this game, but it was mostly because of the issues they were having about servers not responding. And of course, you got those people out there who are complaining because they wanted to use a bot system to make money off this game, and they can't do that. So it sucks to be them. So they're just trying to like down this game as much as possible. 1 hero coin is 1.2. Well, it's even better then. That's better than 30 cents. I normally look at the Wemix wallet that I have, and for me it says, oh, okay. So it's 0.29 in regards to Wemix credits. So yeah, so 1.2, that's fine. Like I said, it's even better, right? You get $1.20 for each one. We'll see how long that lasts. Normally, most Wemix games, when they first come out in the first week, it's usually a pretty high price at the beginning, but then it starts to like quickly go down. So hopefully it'll stay that way. But we'll see. I'm just surprised that Debco has been like, man, it's been rocking the same number for a long time. So it's at 0.72, and let me see, 0.72. How much is Wemix worth? Hang on, click the Wemix price. Give me 1 second. It's not actually work. Wemix price today is worth $1.83. Wow, that's terrible, man. Wemix used to be worth like $5, but now it's only worth $1.83. Yee, that's terrible. I mean, actually, it would have been a good time to like be buying Wemix coins if you're able to at that time. Let's see. Okay, so Debco was worth $1.31, which is not bad. Not bad, not bad. I mean, the one that is doing terrible right now is Solarium. Even though it has a staking program and everything, it's not helping the coin at all. That game is just terrible. There's so many like OP-ass players out there who are just complete douchebags in that game. Not to mention, it costs so much in that game to do anything in there. If you want to like power up your ship on there, it costs like 1,000,000 Solarium. It's like, wow. Like, who the hell is gonna play that game to the point to have 1,000,000 just to get a level 2 ship on there? It's terrible. You're hoping that every update that they do is gonna like fix something on there, then it doesn't. Let's take out the next boss. As always, if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask, and I will try to answer it the best I can. I beat the boss already? Okay, cool. So that boss was defeated. Let's see. Please let the next one be Herostones, please. Oh, sweet, yes. So now with this, once I get to 200, I can finally put my NFT on the marketplace. So I'm gonna beat this boss real quick so I can do that. With everything being in the greens today, I think it's a good time to actually start selling NFTs and stuff again. Because people are going to be looking to find ways to like spend their extra money that they made. Just want to upgrade my space station to like 16 already. Boss time. Right now, all my other remix games are pretty much on the side, like not playing any of the other ones. The other remix games are just not as enticing as this one, sadly. There, got him. And I still didn't have to like change any of my units. So that's good. That's always a good sign we don't have to do that. Alright, so I'm gonna claim this. I can finally put that one guy onto not one guy. My NFT out there. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and seal her now. So hopefully I can sell this to somebody by tomorrow so I can purchase a bunch of things again. Oopsie. It's 5,000. There goes 5,000 of my hard-earned goodies. And now it's having a hard time sealing. Great. Some reason I can't seal. Maybe it's because I'm using BlueStacks right now, maybe? I don't know. Or hang on, I'm gonna try doing it with my phone right now because for some reason it's not letting me do it on here. So give me 1 second so I can see what's going on. Because it should be able to let me seal. I have enough to actually cover it, so I don't know what's going on. So my apologies, just hang in there, guys. I'm still here. It's just not letting me do that right now on BlueStacks. Let me see. Commander, seal. Waiting for server to oh, there we go. Okay, now it finally worked. Yeah, for some reason it wasn't working on BlueStacks, but now I have to go over to Wemix, I think. Almost done, guys. Almost done. I gotta just put this character out in Wemix, I guess. Actually, how the hell do you like sell anything on here? I've never sold anything on Wemix before. I gotta first see how much my Sora's worth. Earlier today, she was worth 6.5, so I want to see if that's still the case or not. So the Sora that I own right now. Oh, she's worth. Oh, never mind. Damn it. Riley, Eve, Sora. Oh, she's worth 7.30 now. Damn, that's even better. Sweet. Okay. Then how does one put a character on display? Let me see. Hang on. Maybe I just look at my NFTs, right? Let me see. Oh, there it is. NFT off of Crypto Ball Z. There it is. Gonna sell register. Selling price 7. I'll go with 7.2. I'm not greedy. And that's fine. I just want to make enough for tomorrow so I can get more. We're almost done. Almost done, guys. I'm almost done. Sell register has been completed. Now I just have to wait for somebody to buy it. Hopefully somebody will. So if anybody wants a Sora, there is one out there right now that I put for 7.20 Wemix. It's the cheapest Sora you're gonna get. Because the other one is, I think, at 7.5 or something like that. Again, I just wanted to have enough to cover my other stuff on there. Because tomorrow the commanders are resetting, and like I keep saying, you want to be able to be there as soon as it resets. Like I was there yesterday night when it was like the first like 2 minutes of when it resetted, and I was able to get a rare, but I had to draw 100,000 or 110,000 worth of Herostones to actually get one. So that was like 2 times. And like so the good thing is that I can keep getting more commanders. Even if I don't get an NFT, I'll still be getting all these other commanders that I can be using every day to actually get more of the what's it called? More of the Herostones per day. Let's see how much longer this one is. So right now there's still an hour 40 minutes left. So in about 2 hours I'll be able to get my 3,000 Herostones from this. Hero. I just realized I have one red unit. Yay! Or one level 10 novice, as they would say. It's good to be in these games early. I feel bad for anybody who's like barely starting to play now. I mean, unless they're spending a lot of money, then I don't feel bad for them. But for people who are just playing this game barely today, and they're trying to like up themselves in the ranks and everything, good luck to those people out there who are just trying to play for free. Or free to play right now. It's gonna suck right now for you guys. And most new players who are expecting to play this game for free would probably have to wait until the next season to actually catch up to everybody else. And by then, I'm pretty sure next season, there's people are going to be making a good amount of profits off of this thing with the hero stones and whatnot. So they're probably going to have a lot of hero stones that they're going to be spending on the next season so they can get a buff up even faster. Because do keep in mind that once the season's over, you're going to lose all of your units, or all of your heroes are going to be gone. They get reset. The only thing that you keep are your commanders, because of course they're the ones you actually pay for, right? So you keep that, and you keep your hero stones. And if you purchase the Supremium thing, the Supremium boost, that also is still staying with you. Or yeah, just the Supremium thing, because that thing is supposed to last for 30 days. So every 30 days, you're supposed to be spending $15 to actually get that. It's probably best to like purchase that like once the season begins every time. thing I don't get is like with Silurium, I don't get why they haven't like changed the price on this thing yet to like be able to have different exchange rates, because they still kept them exactly the same, even though the coin is like worth so much less than what it was before. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and just go for it. I guess I'll try to increase my ranks right now. Let me go through the boss modes, because I think I'll have enough no matter what to cover the next hour and a half, I think. So that's how long I have left for this thing for my, what is it? Hero Jones, right? Yeah, hour and a half. That should be fine. So 270, even if I can't make it, whatever, it should be fine. And of course, if I get stuck after I finish off the drones, then of course I'll just not put any drones out until I would defeat the boss again. I was told that a lot of these characters look like the characters from Game of Dice. And I think that's true. Some of them do look like the characters from there. There's just like slight differentiations on them, but you can clearly tell that they're trying to copy them a little bit. I bought like $30 worth of XYO the other day when it was like 0.008, and now it's up to $38. Not bad. It's like $8 profits. But then not really, because I bought it on Coinbase, and you know how they charge you like $2 or $3 every time that you buy anything off of there. So technically, I would only be making like a profit of like $2 if I sold anything. Almost in the top 9,000. Getting there. I just need another 300, and I can do another times 10. Actually, what is the drop rate for those rares? Let's see. So SRs are 0.35% of a chance. And then rares are a 4% chance. I've summoned about 121 times. So I guess every 100 you get like one. And of course normals are just 95, okay. Majority of the time you're always gonna be in those. And these things are worse though, jeez. I mean, you would think that there would be higher chances of getting these things since you're spending these stupid coins that are really hard to get. Uh, but no. It's just if you want to get a very specific color artifact, you get that. But it's pretty much a waste. And still, I haven't had to change anything. I mean, it just really helps that I have an SR unit. Well, I have two of them. Well, I'm sorry, I have three. I have three SRs. And I'm so close to like Hero Combine 3. Well, how much does this even change to anyways? At level 3, ooh, you get a 13% chance. Level 4 is 15. Level 5 is 16. Then 18. 19. 21. Ooh. Dang, how high does it go? Oh, it goes up to 10. So the 10 is the highest, and that's where you're getting the higher chance to getting the rest of these things. That's pretty nice. Cool. I mean, that's a whole lot of combining to be able to get that high, though. So tomorrow I will not be streaming, I don't think, because we have an expected or scheduled power outage. So I will not be able to play anything electronic wise, sadly, until they get the power back on. Whew. And like I said before, like I wasn't really worried too much about getting my rank up. As you guys can see, I'm already at 9,800 in the rank system. You know, from here it'd be a lot easier. Because again, like the whole entire time that I was just waiting to like get stamina and stuff, like I was getting a bunch of gold and everything else, like increase my power and everything. So it doesn't matter. I could sleep for 8 hours, come back, and then pretty much get my spot back in probably less than 3 hours. But of course, you got people who are like real sweats out there, and they're like trying to buy their way through to get to the top. I'm sure it's worth it, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna spend my hard-earned money on this thing. The only time I spent any actual money was with Silarium. I'm not making that mistake ever again. Silarium was just a terrible, terrible investment. And again, defeated. Womp womp womp. Can almost combine a top tier 10 again. Just need a little more. Just a wee tad more. Let me say. And now I can see if I can get another rare artifact. This will bring me to 131. Ooh, the title screen. What the heck? Okay, so something is going loopy right now. Let me see. I don't think they said anything about doing anything today on Discord. Uh-oh. Oh, hang on. Maintenance announcement. There will be a maintenance on 513 at 0900 estimated. From 0900 to 1000 UTC. Oh, they changed it to 900 to 1100. Nope, never mind. Now they changed it from 900 to 1130. The server maintenance is complete. No, actually, it's fine. So their maintenance should be fine. Oh, same problem for you too? Yeah, so it can't be maintenance because that's already done. I love that whenever they do maintenance, it's always during times that I'm sleeping. Oh, you son of a bitch. Never mind. Oh, Okay, so apparently it is now under maintenance, and it's gonna be under maintenance for the next hour and a half, which sucks because I had my freaking mining drones out there. And they only had another hour left on there. Dang it. Well, I guess that's it for now. I can't do anything. The maintenance was supposed to be already done, according to Discord, so... Aziz, good luck, I guess. I don't know if you have maintenance on yours too right now, but I guess that's all I can do for now. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop it on out of here, and I guess maybe have some food or something. I don't know. Cause I do. Maybe I'll be back in an hour and a half, because by then that'll be what, 10 o'clock for me. I have a phone call at 11 that's gonna last about an hour. But I guess thanks for stopping by. Have fun when you're able to play this again. Bye.